Witam, z tej strony Kunai, a przed wami 8 odcinek z Hogwarts Legacy. Miłego oglądania.
It's all going to burn anyway!
Gdzie ta łagadówka? Czeka nas długa droga. Przydałby mi się w końcu wierzchowiec jakiś. Spłaszczona zbroja. Ta zbroja należała do ser jakiegoś skagletor, pannie rozważnego, który nierozmyślnie wyzwał kiedyś górskiego trolla do gry w gorące krzesło. No i chyba przegrał. Ty. Ty, chatka Hagridy, tak właśnie mi się skojarzyło. Ale Hagrida jeszcze nie było wtedy. Tak, to jest to miejsce. Ogólnie można skojarzyć sobie ten łuk z trzeciej części Harry'ego Pottera, kiedy to Hermiona uderzyła Draco Malfoya.
Look who's here. Ah, come to see the show.
You foul, loathsome, evil little cockroach!
Hermione, no. He's not worth it. Malfoy, you okay? Let's go. Quick, let's go away. Run. Not a word to anyone, understood?
That felt good.
Not good. Brilliant.
Z pięści. Ale to znaczy, że tutaj gdzieś niedaleko jest bijąca wierzba. Nie? Czy nie? Gdzie ona jest? Ach, dobra, już nieważne. Ty, baran. Przygotuj się. Ty. Nie. Nie chcę zabijać owieczki. Chyba. Fajna owieczka, chodź tu do mnie. Zrobiła mi krzywdę? Ty, ale fajne. Sorki. Nie no, kurde, mi serduszko aż boli. Jak to zobaczyłam. Ale nie zabiłam jej, nie? No tam w ogóle, wiesz, ktoś tam mieszka? O. Aż miałam lumus uruchomić. A opie coś ciekawego było. Pieniążki. No, niech będzie. Sracz. Fajny sracz.
Proszę państwa, oto wychodek.
Tak, moja siostra chciała podzielić się z wami tą informacją. Tutaj nic nie ma, proszę, nie ma kubki.
Czemu nie mogę powiedzieć, że to sracz?
Ale się pali, to jest podejrzana sprawa. Już tutaj ktoś był w każdym razie. Wreszcie.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Nie mów tak do mnie.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three
Czy ty
Broomsticks.
tam byłaś?
I have been worried about you. I'm all right at the moment. If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
Ty skąd wiesz? Ale ja cię nie znam na tyle, żeby ci mówić wszystkiego. Cholera. Dobra, zobaczymy, co wtedy się wyjdzie.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just
To
before
samo
we came
się
to
pyta.
Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on
Ale
earth?
już uprzedziłam
There's
pana
one more thing.
Figa, że ja
It's a bit
wszystkim
odd,
wygadam,
if I'm
tak?
honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions.
Ale tobie nie powiem więcej.
For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending
Myślałam,
Hogsfield
że
from
można
that
sobie
troll
wybrać
attack.
osobę, z którą
And
można
I shall
wstrzymać.
never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Hollow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Hollow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Ja się zastanawiam, czy Sebastian się
Be
nas
on
nie
your
obrazi.
guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Też bym chciała to wiedzieć. Ja sobie robicie? Prawda? Bo to są żarty. Że takie coś ma niby daje więcej obrony niż to? To są jakieś kpiny. Nie założę tego. Prędzej umrę. Bo i tak będzie. A ta zła gadus sobie poszła. Już ma wyjebane na to, co się dzieje. Taka to Gryffindorka. Gryfonka znaczy się.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a dox's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be sick!
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I hope you have your affair.
Stupefy!
I'd advise you not to do that.
I've seen better. You insolent crap!
Brutalne. Co? Jest z roku, tak?
Oh, what's the light
Yeah.
go out of your eyes?
W części twojego przewodnika poświęconej kolekcjom znalazł się nowy typ wroga. Super, znajdziesz tam cenne informacje o przeciwnikach. Działanie ktoś zaklęć końcem.
We could have them
Co
I'm
ty
not
mówisz?
going anywhere with you.
You take this student off of my dead body!
Knew you would still hang around. Novice luck. That's the you little... I know your type. Release!
Cicho się zrobiło.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Właśnie, kim jest Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students.
Ale w tych czasach nie...
Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
Tak lubią strasznie... Jak wszystko jest zgodnie z względem z historią Harry'ego Pottera, ale nie trzymają się historii świata, ani polityki. Wolałabym, żeby było normalnie. Tak, wtedy były trudności, jeśli chodziły o związki homoseksualne. Można brać ślub w Ameryce, za granicą. Dopiero od kilku lat. A tutaj jest XIX wiek. Już kij z tym, że tutaj jest więcej niż 2 płcie. Już przymknęłam oko na Sirenę czy Serenę, ale poważnie wolę jak jest wszystko poukładane chronologicznie według historii polityki. Gdyby to był XXI wiek, to bym się nie przyczepiła, ale poważnie. Mam wrażenie, że oni to zrobili specjalnie, żeby tylko przymknąć tą całą aferę z Rowling. To jest takie głupie. Na siłę wszystko próbują uspokoić fanów i tych hejterów. Widać, że nim to nie wychodzi. Bo oni mają to gdzieś. Próbują ich uspokoić, a wychodzi z tego to, co wychodzi.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Merlin?
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if
the Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols?
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
Sorki, nie chciałam.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these hills, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
Podpalić?
This is uncharted territory.
Incendio!
I'm curious about these piles.
Incendio!
Chyba.
Conjuring fire might work. These are pyres after all.
Przecież to zrobiłam właśnie. Nic z tego nie wyszło.
The flames make the pyre sink.
Dopiero teraz zareagowało, nie? O.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
A few minutes later.
I co dalej?
Clearly, all three of these pyres are meant to be lit.
W tym samym czasie, w sensie?
Incendio!
O, udało się.
It seems the pyres sink if you don't light the others quickly enough.
Incendio!
Boże, gdyby to było tak proste.
Try lighting all of the pyres before any finish sinking.
Ej, ja cały czas próbuję to zrobić.
Accio! Incendio!
Ale to jest...
Levioso! Incendio!
2,000 years later.
Incendio!
Yes. Myślałam, że mi się nie uda.
There, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow suit, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Diggory. Chyba nie bez powodu są te znajome nazwiska. Przejdę się do tej osoby. Może to jest ta Priya cała. Jeśli to jest Priya, to ja się zdziwię, że jej nie pomogła. A muszę uczynić? O, ktoś w końcu ładnie poprosił o pomoc.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys?
Yeah.
I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake.
Akcja.
Might you be the one to help
Czyli
me?
akcja. Tylko panie wiecie, że nie brzmi zbyt zachęcająco. To zahamowa. Podwodna przygoda brzmi ciekawie, no.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help
Nie ma
retrieving?
detali, no.
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my
O
grandmother.
Boże, jakaś stara
They
historia.
never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were
Chcę
presumed
odkryć tajemnicę,
drowned.
czy to prawda?
Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again.
Ale tu nie
The
ma twojego
treasured
taty.
family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
No właśnie.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool, essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know of your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us,
Pewnie
frankly.
pochodzę ze świata mgły.
But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
Nie ma innego.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours.
Raczej.
I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule.
próbowałaś
My
zacząć
best
akcją?
guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
Sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Śmiesznie płyniemy. Już oddyszka? Czekaj, co to jest? A, kaszki, pokaż. Co ona różdżką to zrobiła? Za bardzo nie widziałam, jak ona... Nic nie widzę. Ale zgadzaję, że to pewnie przez moją kiepską grafikę komputerową.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
I co? Co jest na to?
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Ty coś tam też jest. Aż mam ochotę poszperać. Szkoda, że nie mogę zobaczyć, jak wygląda pod wodą. Znalazłam coś? Korzany długi płaszcz. Twoje gniazdo zupełnie sprzedali lub wyrzuci nadmiar przedmiotów. Zajebiście.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Fuck all.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
Co odpłyną tyle? O kurde, patrz. Tak, proszę. Tak, jest twoje. Za odpowiednią cenę. Tak, i zatrzymam je sobie. Nie no kurde. Ale można być gnidą. O chuj. Aż sobie zapiszę, patrz, screen.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me. And for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there.
No wiem, widział.
Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Liczę, że się oddzięczysz kiedyś, nie? To tutaj.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book? And the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
Morderstwo? Intrygujące.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
Jak kilka stron może jej pomóc? Może mi pan więcej opowiedzieć o Helenie? Kiedy był pan ministrem?
Can you tell me more about your great niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Oh, didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
Nie tylko osobowość, ale charakter. To czy osobowość, charakter. Żyję własnym życiem.
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great niece can tell you more.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there. Soon, I hope.
Very well.